And where to end. You set in motion.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mutant APK here, and I'm your host, and this is Jurassic Devotions. Today, we're in Genesis chapter 6, and in this chapter, we talk about the flood. And some say, oh, the flood didn't happen, or like that. It did happen. Hang on. It did happen. Because, I mean, look at some of the evidence that is around, like the Grand Canyon. You think that took millions of years? Nuh-uh. That only took like a few hours or maybe days because of the swirling of the flood waters as Noah's Ark was on top of the flood. Now, let me explain why the flood happened. It happened because man had become a wicked generation in Noah's time. And the way that happened was because basically some beings known as Son of God, or wait, let's see, looking here. Yeah, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful and they married any of them they chose. Yeah, those were actually demons. Like, they came to Earth looking like beautiful, handsome men and deceived some of the women on Earth, and they were actually demons, and they married them, mated with them, and like that, and basically it made it so, and let's see, and it said, Then the Lord said, My spirit will not contend with man forever, for he is mortal. His days will be 120 years. The Niflheim were on earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of men and had children by them, they were heroes of old, men of renown. Yeah, so these men that were sons of actually demons were actually what we would consider like legendary heroes like Hercules or different ones like Perseus and like that, because people thought gods were coming down to mate with them like Zeus and Hermes or something like that. No, those were actually demons, not good-looking godly men, no. And said, The Lord saw how great man's wickedness on earth had become, and that every inclination of thoughts of his heart was only evil all the time. The Lord was so was grieved that he had made man on earth, and his heart was filled with pain. So the Lord said, I will wipe out mankind whom I have created from the face of the earth, men and animals and creatures that move along the ground and the birds of the air, for I am grieved that I have made them. Yeah, he decided he was gonna wipe out everything on the earth. But then he came across Noah, who was righteous in the eyes of the Lord. Noah was a righteous man, he walked with God, and he had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Blech, sorry, name's hard to pronounce. And God came to him and said, I am sorry, I'm made man. You are the only righteous one on this planet, but I am going to wipe out all the rest of men on earth. So build yourself a boat and make it out of cypress woods and coat it with pitch inside and out. And the ark is to be 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. And the roof is supposed to be 18 inches of the top, and put a door in the side of the ark, and it says, I am gonna flood and destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has breath in it, everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant, my promise with you, and you will enter the ark, and you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you. You are to, now keep in mind here, you are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive. 2 of every kind of bird and every kind of animal, and every creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. And you are to take food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. And Noah did just as God commanded. Now, he means every creature. He means the reptiles, mammals, and birds. Now, the insects, I'm not so sure about. I mean, they could have been, like, holding on. I mean, they could have come on there. I honestly don't know. But he also made room on the Ark for my favorite animals of study, the dinosaurs. But he did not bring big, monstrous ones. He brought on, like, small ones, like, for example, with Tyrannosaurus, he could have brought, like, a Guanlong, or smaller ones of each kind of dinosaur, because there were smaller species of dinosaur, and he also brought on every smaller version of each kind of animal, because he only had to have room, and some of these animals, once they got off the Ark, they adapted to their environment and spread across the earth. Don't ask me how the dinosaurs went extinct, because I don't know. And that is it for this episode of Jurassic Devotions. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And the next one, we'll talk about how it was during the flood and what happened as they were going right into the Ark. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Still you come, and you're calling me by name. Still you come, and you're calling me by